Hello, everyone, and welcome to the month of March in 2024. So, I am going to bring Ozenan in to give us an energy update for the month of March. We'll just see what the energy is going to be like, what the focus is going to be like. If you are enjoying these videos, if you're getting value from them, please hit the like button and subscribe. This will show you when I put out a new video, and it will also allow more people to see these videos. If you would like to work with me, head to the description box below the video. There are links for that. I have opened up a new one-to-one service where you actually can have a personal conversation with Ozenan. The way that works is Ozenan brings through a transmission for you that's about, usually they're around 20 minutes. And it's whatever is most beneficial for you to know at this time on your journey. And then they open it up and you can ask any questions. You can discuss whatever you'd like with them. And these services, these sessions, you can ask very personal questions. Ozenan can get very, very personal and has gotten very personal in some of these readings. You can also ask like big picture questions, like about life, death, and the universe. So it's a very wide range of things that you can discuss with Ozenan. Basically, you can talk to them about whatever you would like. So if that interests you, head to the description box below, and there's a link to book one of those if you would like. Okay, so the last thing before I start, we have just moved to a new home in Guatemala, and there are some fireworks going off. So if you hear fireworks, that's what, if you hear a loud bang, it's fireworks. Yeah, just wanted to let you know. Okay, let's bring Ozenan in for March and see what's coming in. Yes, we are here and we are pleased to speak with you about this month of March in your year of 2024. March is going to be another very powerful month. As we have mentioned before, 2024 is a very transitional year for consciousness on your planet. And the month of March is a month where this is ramping up, we shall say. And so the month of March will be a period of transition. It will be a period of potential for great power. It may also feel a little rocky. And we want to assure you that that rockiness will be balanced by moments of great clarity, moments of great expansion. This month is going to be one for the books, is a phrase that we would like to use. So the first theme that we would like to share with you for March is stepping into your power through challenge. Stepping into your power through challenge. And what this means is that you may experience some challenging situations. You may experience these externally, or you may experience them internally. It will likely be different for all of you, but there will be some challenging moments that will actually be giving you the opportunity to step into your power. And we will give you examples of this. If these challenging moments are internal, they will likely involve mental games that your mind is playing with you, like overthinking or getting caught in loops of fear, for instance. And this is an opportunity for you to have awareness, for you to step into presence, and for you to allow yourself to feel the challenging emotions that are coming up for you. And when you do this, this will be highly empowering. And on the other side of this, you will experience clarity. And this process we have spoken about before, but in this month and moving forward, this process will be accelerated. And what we mean by that is that the challenge may feel more potent, and you will be able to move through it more quickly, perhaps with more intensity. And on the other side, there will be a greater sense of clarity than you have experienced in the past. There is potential for so much clarity coming in this month for you. Now, if the challenge is external, then this will be an opportunity for you, again, to take a pause, to sink into your awareness, and to say, this challenging situation, how can I use it to my benefit? How can I expand as a result of this challenge instead of contracting and shrinking? Now, we want to be clear once again, when this external, if it is external for you, when this external challenge presents itself, we do not want you to skip the feeling part. The feeling part will be very, very important. And so first, take a pause, feel your feelings before you take action. Feel your feelings before you react. But once you feel your feelings and you bring yourself back to a neutral, loving state, a neutral, loving frequency, then it is time for you to ask yourself this question: how can I benefit from this situation? How can I use this situation for expansion? What is this situation showing me about my internal belief system? What is this situation showing me about the rules I have made about reality inside of myself, knowing full well that many of these rules that we make internally, subconsciously, are just that, subconscious. And because they are subconscious, they have to be brought to consciousness. And when you face a challenging situation, it is often an opportunity to make conscious a subconscious rule that you have put on your reality. This is very powerful, a very powerful practice. Okay, moving on. Another theme for March will be love. And we know that this is a huge theme. But when we discuss love here in this sense, love in the sense that you will be learning to extend your love to everything. You will begin to drop out of some of your judgment. You will begin to see more of the connection between you and all that is. So what we are talking about here is not romantic love or relational love, although that is part of it. We are talking about love in the sense that love is the building block of creation, that love is the foundation of reality in many ways and from certain angles. Again, keep in mind that language is limited when it comes to the great extent of reality. But thinking of love as a building block of reality is very powerful. And so we would ask you this month to consider where you are in judgment. And when you notice yourself in judgment of anyone or anything, we would suggest that you look within to see where you are actually judging yourself in this way. If you are not judging yourself in some way, then you will not actually extend judgment out to others. Now, we want to be clear, you are human and you are going to experience judgments. This is normal. You are not meant to be perfect. None of you are. You did not come here to be perfect. Perfection perfection is a myth that has been constructed by the modern world that you live in. Again, you are not meant to be perfect. You will experience judgment. And this judgment can be used as a clue that will show you where you are not in deep self-love and self-acceptance. So, for example, if you are, let's say that you are on your social media and you see someone behaving in a way that you judge. You take a moment, you stop, you notice that you are judging. Ask yourself, why is this behavior causing a charge in me? Why am I judging this behavior? It may be that you believe that what this person has is not possible for you. On a deep level, you may believe that. It may be that this person's behavior is actually something that you in some way do in your life, and you are choosing not to look at it. This is an excellent opportunity to stop and look at how you do this thing that you are judging, or how this thing exists inside of you. This is what you would call shadow work. That is a term for this type of internal work, and it is very powerful. We offer that in doing this type of work with your judgments, you will find yourself in deeper acceptance and in deeper love of your entire reality. Okay, moving on. Another theme that we would like to bring up for the month of March, and this is a theme that has been coming up in different ways in all of 2024, but we would like to encourage you to lean into your nature. And we mean this in many ways. We mean lean into your nature, as in lean into your personal nature, your personal rhythms, your personal growth, your personal nourishment. Lean in to your personal nature. Leaning in to your personal nature is going to become more and more essential, and more reality is going to force you into this if you do not choose it. Now, what we mean by that is simply as consciousness expands, as consciousness raises, although we like the word expand better, on your planet, it will be more and more difficult to ignore your true nature. Now, we also mean that you should lean into your nature, as in the nature around you, the nature that you are part of. You are nature, friends. So lean into the nature around you. Find the nature around you. No matter where you are, it exists. Even if it is just the smallest plant along the side of an urban street. Find the nature around you and lean into it. And then on one more level, we also mean lean into nature, as in lean into the earth. Lean into the earth's guidance, the earth's seasons. Lean into the energy of the earth that is around you where you are. And this will be different for all of you because you are in many different locations, those who are listening to this. So lean into the earth's rhythms, the earth's energy where you are. So for instance, if you are in an area where the earth is in slumber in winter, lean in to this. Lean into that rhythm of the earth. If you are in an area where the earth is in perhaps summer and in a lot of motion, in a lot of growth, lean in to that. We encourage you to pay attention to the nature around you, the earth's rhythms, the earth's patterns, and the earth's energy. And find ways that you can include that in your daily life. Find ways that you can mimic the energy of the earth around you. This will benefit you greatly. And this is going to become more and more important as time goes on. Again, 2024 is a very transitional year, and it is a time to begin to sink into new practices, new ways of being that will benefit you greatly in the coming 5, 10, 20 years. Things are shifting quickly. And we have one more thing that we would like to speak to for the month of March. We would encourage you in this month to take stock of where you are socially, where your relationships sit. Where are you putting your attention when it comes to social connections and relationships? Look around at the connections you have made. Are they benefiting you? Are there connections that no longer serve you? It is important at this time to get radically honest with yourself about these connections, about these relationships. It is time for you to make shifts where shifts need to be made. Know that if you need to make space from a connection or a relationship, it is because there are much more powerful connections waiting for you that are ready to be made. This time, as consciousness expands, many humans are finding, connecting with, deepening relationship with the other souls that they are meant to co-create with in this lifetime, that they are meant to learn from in this lifetime, that they are meant to expand with in this lifetime, and that they are meant to experience with in this lifetime. And that means that the connections that are not meant for you at this time, that are not meant to work together, we shall say, or co-create in this lifetime, those connections are going to fall away. They are already beginning to. Many of you have experienced this over the last half year. This will continue at an accelerated pace, and you can make it easier for yourself if you take the time to examine your connections and truly feel into which connections are purely made from your human brain and those that have been made from your higher self and your soul. And when we say those that were made from your human brain, we mean those that are born of conditioning, your human conditioning. The relationships that you feel you should be in. If the word should comes up around a relationship, this is a clue. Dig into that, because the relationships that are deeply meant for you in this lifetime, you will not feel should around these relationships. That is all. We wish you all the best for this month of March in 2024, with peace and love. Okay, cool. If you have any questions about this, if you want to discuss, you can always go to the description box below and connect with me over on Instagram. You can also go to my website and send me a message or comment here. I always enjoy discussing these things. I will go back and watch this so that I know everything that was said. All right. Happy March, everyone. I hope you all have a beautiful month.